right, guys. A career, 2 careers actually, are on the line in this one. And strangely enough, it's not the 2 men who will be battling in the ring, but their managers, as the issues, the personal vendetta between the sure thing John Shane and the original diva of wrestling, Tammy Lynn Sytch, will come to a head on Shockwave.
John Shane leading his war machine to the ring right now. And you are absolutely right. Rhino and Kip James hold the fate of 2 careers in their hands.
Rhino, the hired hand of the sure thing, the secret weapon of Shane's army, so to speak.
And his opponent, accompanied to ringside by the original diva, Tammy Sytch, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in tonight at 270 pounds, Kip James!
And let's talk about the long-standing relationship, the friendship between the outlaw Kip James and Tammy Lynn Sytch. Sonny, call her what you will, but these 2 go so far back. It's only appropriate that she calls once again on her friend to represent her and defend her honor and her career.
Then she chose the wrong friend. You think he's got a chance of beating Rhino? You think John Shane's gonna sacrifice everything he worked for in cyberspace for her to come in just one false swoop, take it all away from him? I don't think so.
1/2 of the James gang here in Flemington, New Jersey, set to go up against a man who revolutionized extreme wrestling here in North America, the man-beast Rhino.
Oh, and look at Kip James mocking Rhino. See how he feels.
Well, it's been months and months of verbal and physical abuse on the part of John Shane towards Sonny. I mean, here's a guy who just can't coexist with any successful woman in this professional wrestling business.
That's why you got to get rid of her.
Well, he feels that Sonny started the whole revolution of women being successful. That hurt his chances of rising up the ranks, of being a bigger name than he is.
John Shane said in a taped interview that Sonny is the reason why male managers are depleting faster than ever. He looks to change all that tonight by eliminating her from the wrestling equation and driving her out of NWA Cyberspace once and for all.
Yeah, I know you're my manager and all, but that was pretty funny. Hey, but you know what? We'll shake it off and I'll get in this ring and I'll beat his ass from that corner to that corner and I'll send you a little trick manager packet. You have something to say? Hold on. No, hold on. It doesn't matter what you just said!
Hey, wait a minute.
If you smell what the outlaw is cooking.
Well, you can't use that. That's gimmick infringement.
So this corner to this corner, right? This corner to this corner. So that means I can whip your ass from this corner to this corner. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. You know why? Why? Because the millions and millions of people said so.
Kip James cannot contain himself tonight.
I think he's been hanging with the smoke. I think the smoke got to him. What do you think?
Possibly.
Oh, James and Sonny all smiles.
Hey, now look at her. She's interfering already.
Well, think of what's on the line here. I mean, John Shane or Sonny will never be seen at ringside in this company. Again, one of their careers is going to be finished after this match.
Good. I don't want to see Sonny anymore anyway.
There you see John Shane trying to stick his hand in there and grab the foot of Kip James. You can already tell that having him at ringside is a big detriment to anyone who goes against his men.
Collar and elbow tie up. Kip James, the taller of the two.
And the war of words continues.
Yeah. Thank goodness we didn't have a microphone down there.
And here we go. Both men circle, collar and elbow. James with the height advantage. Rhino perhaps with the power advantage and certainly the leverage. But Rhino forced to go to the ropes for a break early on.
Both men feeling one another out, knowing how much is on the line here tonight. It's difficult not to feel a little pressure. I mean, the two people that they look up to the most here in the wrestling business, they have to fight for them. And if they lose, their manager is sent home, not to return here to NWA Cyberspace.
Oh, look at those hard shots by Rhino, sending Kip James into the... Oh, my goodness. What a collision that was in the center of the ring.
And James could not take Rhino down, missing the clothesline.
Oh.
And Rhino scoring the first knockdown. Big hip toss.
Wow. He's able to hip toss Rhino, and wow, he put the brakes on him. Oh, that way. He doesn't have a right to that anymore.
He did it anyway.
Well, Rhino will make him pay, trust me.
And these people squarely in the corner of the Outlaw. And so is Tammy Sytch, whose very life may change if Kip James can't get the win over the Man Beast, the War Machine. Call him what you will. He's perhaps the most dangerous man in wrestling today.
Tammy's trying to motivate her man to get the job done here.
Dangerous is not the word. Hazardous just might be.
There you go. If you can't reach him, just kick him low.
Kip James whipped into the turnbuckles.
Oh, hard elbow coming in the corner by Kip James. Couldn't follow up on it, though, as Rhino back on the attack.
Belly to belly takes Kip over.
Ooh. Nice belly to belly right there.
And that's the power of Rhino, who's following James to the outside. And this is Rhino's playground. You know he likes to take it to the extreme, but James with a right hand of his own.
Oh, you can't let Kip James catch a breather out there on the floor. But now Rhino face first right into the steel barricade.
James systematically trying to break down Rhino. And again into the steel. This time the steps are the target. And this thing is getting out of control real fast.
Oh, boy.
Then moving into the crowd.
People better move out of the way.
God damn it!
Luckily, we're high atop the rafters here. Gonna try and follow the action.
They better not come up here. Oh, and there's a nice right hand from Rhino, and another one catches Kip James. Oh, and that was a low blow, ref. Come on.
Kip James sending Rhino face first into the steel chair.
Props to our camera crew catching every bit of the action.
That should be a disqualification. Oh, let me guess. It's on the outside of the ring, so it doesn't matter. Isn't that right?
No, it's the fact that this match carries a lot of weight. If this match were not so important and if two careers weren't on the line, maybe, just maybe, that would have been a disqualification.
Oh, there's a straight right hand there from Rhino, and another one rocks Kip James back up to the barricade.
Fight making its way.
Again with a right hand from Rhino, and this one knocks Kip James over the barricade back inside the ringside area. Rhino's trying to keep it a wrestling match in the ring. Kip James is the one that wants to take it street.
fight making its way back to the ring.
Oh, look at John Shane.
What about that?
Run, John, run. Oh, woo. You can't outrun John Shane. Are you kidding me?
Oh, but watch out behind. And Sonny giving Shane a little shove. And you knew that Shane would get involved. I mean, championship or no championship, this is bigger than that for him. This is his very career. This is the most important match he'll ever be a manager for.
Oh, 2 count only. Oh, you know how close that was for us to losing John Shane? You know how depressing I would be?
How lucky we would be.
Oh.
James with the perfectly executed knee drop. He's going for the cover. Shane's career could be kaput, but no. Every pinfall attempt has to be reaching down to the pit of the stomach of both of these managers.
John Shane trying to motivate Rhino, trying to get out of this hole.
Tammy doing the same for Kip James.
Take a look at the position Kip James has him in. Look at the knee, right the back of the neck of Rhino, and Rhino's got a history of neck problems.
Absolutely. Neck problems forced Rhino to take some time off a couple years ago. They still affect him today. Kip James knows that, going right to work on the neck.
Oh, wow, well-placed knee right into the midsection of Rhino, flips him right over. Kip not going for a pin.
Tammy giving some encouragement to the man who's representing her career. Only a 2 for James. The relationship between Sonny and James goes back over a decade. She's managed him to tag team gold in the past.
Yes, she has.
And this could be the very end of the line for their professional relationship if James is not successful. Sharp right hands to the jaw.
Kip James now sending Rhino hard into the turnbuckle.
Setting up. We've seen this before from James. Will we see a big splash in the corner?
And, oh, nobody home. You know, I don't think he's hit that in about 10 years.
Rhino capitalizing now. Right hands. Reversal by the Outlaw.
Wow, that's a flying shoulder tackle there from Rhino, and now Rhino on the offensive.
Rhino looking to get something going. John Shane going ballistic at ringside, and his shoulder breaking down the verticality of the Outlaw. Oh, and he's in trouble.
That is your word, isn't it?
Could
Verticality.
we see the move that made him famous? Could we see the gore?
Come on, Rhino, hit it. Do us all a favor and get rid of that winch, Tammy Sytch.
With one shot, it could be over.
Oh!
No! James with the drop kick. James may have just saved the career of Tammy Sytch.
Come on, John Shane. Do something. Your career's on the line.
Rhino went all or nothing and got absolutely nothing but a drop kick to the face.
And James is calling for, we know what this would be. The famouser finds no one.
Wow, right at a referee, but a clothesline, double clothesline.
Oh my goodness, both men down.
Get her, get her.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, that had to be the greatest thing I've ever seen.
That son of...
He knocked her straight out. Ooh, that was beautiful.
John Shane just threw Tammy Sytch into the ring post, and now he's going to get a little bit of what he deserves.
She had it coming. After all this time interfering in his matches.
John Shane has this coming. Kick his ass, Kip.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, it's the Outcast Killers.
Oh, they're attacking Kip James.
Santiago and Tortuga on the attack. It's 2-on-1.
It sure is. The numbers game don't favor Kip James and Tammy Sytch right now. Now, do they?
The hired assassins. Wait a minute. John Shane has a big problem right now, and here comes the solution.
The hell are they doing out here? They got no business out here. Security, get the solution out of here.
Papa Don and Havoc coming to get some of the killers. And once again, everyone's down in the ring. Everyone's fighting outside the ring. It's an even playing field.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait a minute.
This is breaking down and getting crazy out here.
Kip James.
Oh, he's going after John. Oh, my goodness.
Fireball to the face.
Gore! Gore!
Not this way.
He may have just 2, 3, that's it.
No way!
I think Tammy Sytch's career just went up in flames.
No way! Not like that! Kip James blinded by a fireball from the short thing, and just like that, the door, and it's all over. Not just the match, but damn it, the career of Tammy Sunny Sytch.
I think we
finally that Winch's career is over.
We need medical attention for Kip James, who got a fireball thrown right in his face.
Yeah, can we have a goodbye party for Tammy Sytch?
Oh, come on, we knew this had to end. We knew it was going to end one way or another here on Shockwave, but not like this.